Hi guys, it's Chrissy and welcome back to a random page on my browser. Actually, no, you'll probably be able to tell by the title of this video that today we're actually going to be doing the random pack build challenge. So I've just gone to random.org and I've entered all of the pack names, all of the stuff packs, game packs and expansion pack names that we have so far on The Sims 4. And now I'm going to randomize it 3 times, and the top 5 packs that this randomizer picks will be the only packs that I use when I go to build something. But I'm going to modify the rules of this challenge a little bit. I don't even think there are official rules to this challenge. But I'm going to say that I will also be using the base game for this. So this will be base game and 5 random packs. Since I know that some of the packs don't come with things like kitchen items or bathroom items or beds, and I kind of want the build to be functional. So yeah, so let's start randomizing. So 1, let's see, okay, so this is the first randomizing. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we're going to be using Get Together, that's really nice. Get Together, Luxury Party, Perfect Patio, Fitness Stuff, and Cats and Dogs. So I actually got a rather good selection. I'm really happy about that. I'm not too happy about Luxury Party stuff since I don't really normally use anything from that pack anyway. But I'm glad that I got 2 expansion packs. That's awesome. I'm really glad that I got 2 expansion packs. But yeah, I'm going to leave this off right here and we're going to jump into game. I'm probably going to speed up the building part of this since I absolutely suck at building live. You guys will know this if you've been on the channel for a while, but I can't even do Creator Sims in real time. So I'm not going to even try to build in real time. But yeah, I might do a little voiceover for that part. I don't know yet, but I will probably do a little bit of a voiceover for that. And at the end of the video, we're going to jump in real time and have a look around the build. So yeah, let's see what I can come up with these 5 packs. Okay, so we're back and I actually decided to build this in Brindleton Bay since obviously I can use cats and dogs for this, and I decided, why not use a world that came with one of the packs as well, and I didn't really want to build in Windenburg, so I decided let's build this in Brindleton Bay and try and go for something a bit more, I don't want to say Cape Cod style since I actually don't know what, what classes something as a Cape Cod, what you need to have a build be considered that. So yeah, this is just something that I thought would look cute in Brindleton Bay. I actually didn't really know what I wanted to do too much with the shape when I went into this, and you'll see throughout the speed build that I do change a lot of the, a lot of the shape of the build changes a bit, from now on. I actually built this and I built almost the whole exterior shape, and then I actually scrapped it and started over. I don't know, I started it and I didn't like the way it was turning out. I didn't like the shape or anything, so I decided to start over, and hopefully this one you guys will like better since I really like the way this house turned out in the end. But yeah, I'm doing the voiceover after I filmed the walkthrough tour of the end, so I'm probably going to be stupid and mention stuff in the voiceover that I mentioned in the walkthrough, which won't make whatever. I don't know what I'm doing. Like you can probably tell, I'm not used to doing these kinds of videos where I actually have live walkthroughs at the end where I need to speak over them. It's not something that I normally do. But I decided I might as well do a voiceover for the build part since I don't know about you guys, but the build part of this is like 15 minutes long, even after I cut out stuff like the bathroom. I didn't show you guys the bathroom. I cut out doing some of the exterior landscaping. I cut out doing the interior wallpapers and stuff like that. I cut all of that out, so even with that, the build still turned out to be like 15 minutes long. And I didn't want to just play music for 15 minutes. I think that's a little bit boring. And yeah, I told you guys in the beginning of the video that I will be doing at least a partial voiceover for this whole building part to explain what I was thinking. So yeah, I don't know, I went through a few color variations with this build, and the whole color scheme of this is actually based on that little dormer decorative thing on the top of the roof. I struggled a lot with the roofing for this build. I didn't want to make a 2-story home, but yeah, I always struggle with roofing on 1-story homes since I don't know how to make them look interesting without adding, like, you know, dormers or whatever. I don't even know what they're actually called. But yeah, at the end of the day, the whole blue and brown was kind of based off of that thing. So I hope you guys like this. I really like it. It's not the color scheme that I usually do. Whenever I do browns on a build, I tend to pair it with like creams or something. Usually not this dark blue, but yeah, like I said, I wanted to make it fit in with Brindleton Bay. And I thought this looked really nice and kind of like a cute 1-bedroom, 1-bathroom little cottage kind of thing. It's actually not even close to being an affordable home. It's like almost 130,000 simoleons, so it's definitely not a starter home of any sort. But yeah, I like I keep saying this, but I really like the way it turned out. It's not something that I normally do, and it's definitely not something that I've been doing recently. I've been doing a lot more modern-ish builds recently, so this was a kind of a nice break from all the modern builds. And at the end of the day, I actually didn't even end up using fitness stuff or luxury party stuff. So this build is actually really quite restricted packs wise, and probably really easy to download as well, since it only uses cats and dogs, get together, and perfect patio. Yeah, and perfect patio. So, and obviously the base game and stuff like that, but everyone has the base game if you have the Sims. But yeah, at the end of the day, I didn't even end up using all 5 packs, so I'm really proud of myself for that. And funnily enough, when I was furnishing this, I didn't even really miss all of my other packs, since, I don't know, Cats and Dogs has so many awesome, more traditional items, as well as, you know, Get Together has some really cool traditional style items as well. So when I came to furnish this, and I didn't want to make it too modern or anything, I didn't even miss any of the other packs really. I missed a few items like plants and probably like candles. If I was going to nitpick and say that I missed something, those would probably be the only 2 things that I actually missed, would be plants and candles. But yeah, I like the way it turned out. It's actually pet friendly as well. You'll see me put in the dog bowl and 2 bowls and a little cat litter box, so you can have either a cat and a dog, or maybe like 2 dogs, not 2 dogs, 2 cats or whatever. But I did put in a small pet bed and a large pet bed, so you can have like a large dog and a cat or whatever. Don't think 2 dogs would be all that practical, since I did add in a litter box. But that's kind of like the only cat item I added, except for like a tiny little scratching post in the living room. Those 2 things would be really easy to remove if you just wanted to have dogs. But yeah, so this house ended up being for maybe like 2 Sims and, you know, 2 pets. Which I think is kind of, I don't know, I think it's kind of nice. It's, like I said, something that I haven't been doing all that much of recently. And I just had a lot of fun like cluttering this build up and playing with some more decorative stuff, since I've recently been doing a lot more like restricted packs and budget builds, where I can't just go like ham with all of the clutter and decorative stuff. So I've really been enjoying this. Now, I probably should have mentioned this earlier, but obviously I didn't create this challenge. This challenge was actually, I think, created by the Sim Supply. And his video was the first one that I saw, and then I think yesterday or the day before when I'm recording this, I actually saw Miss Griffey do this as well. So I will leave both of their videos down below if you guys wanted to check those out. But yeah, this is just a challenge that I've always thought looked like a lot of fun, and I never had the courage to actually attempt it, since I know you can get like really weird pack combinations where you might only end up having stuff packs. And that's not as easily doable as this one was. And something totally unrelated to this build that I also wanted to mention is you guys might know that I'm running a 1K build competition at the moment. If you've been on the channel, for like the past 2 weeks, you'll probably know about that. If you don't know about that, I'm mentioning it right now. And I will also leave a link to that build in that build where I explain the rules and talk more about the competition and everything. I will leave a link to that video in the description and probably up on the screen. But yeah, so that was supposed to end on the 11th, but I've decided to extend that competition until the 17th to give you guys a bit more time to enter and to get more people to enter, and just have a bit more time for you guys to furnish it, since that build is quite large. It's kind of like huge. So I wanted to give you guys a bit more time. If you wanted to enter that, you can. It's still open until the 17th, and then I will obviously be closing it, looking at the builds, picking the winners and all of that stuff. But yeah, I just wanted to mention that. And that's basically all I wanted to mention. Random stuff that I wanted to mention. I know this voiceover is probably all over the place and probably makes not a lot of sense, but yeah, I said I was going to do a voiceover for this, so I'm doing a voiceover for it. It's probably not my best, but I don't think you guys mind all that much. If you've been on the channel for a while, you're probably used to my kind of all over the place, kind of not always making sense voiceovers where I'm either super awkward or super talkative and I jump from one thought to the next. So I think you guys are probably used to it by now. But yeah, this build is up on the gallery if you wanted to download it. It is just up on the gallery under my, gallery ID, which is always linked in, not linked, but it's always written in the description below if you guys wanted to check that out. It's just ChrissieYork, the same as my name on here. And it's also under the hashtag ChrissieYork, so you guys can find it really easily. Obviously, it doesn't use any custom content or anything, so you won't have to like enable like custom content to find it or something. So yeah, if you guys wanted to download this, it is up on the gallery. And yeah, that's basically all I can think of to talk about right now. I'm really awkward in this voiceover for some weird reason. But yeah, if you guys have any like bold ideas or anything you guys might like to see with the new Get Famous pack once it comes out, I will actually be getting early access on, I think, the 13th. I can't really remember. I don't even know if that's the correct date, but yeah, the same date that the patch comes out. And yeah, the patch comes out on the 13th. So I will be getting early access on the 13th. So I will have a few days, before the worldwide release to make some videos for you guys, early access stuff. But if you guys have anything that in particular that you would like me to look at, or any builds that you guys can think of that would look cool with a new pack, or maybe in Del Sol Valley, let me know. I am actually planning on I have 2 videos already planned for the early access stuff, which one of them will probably be a renovation of one of the homes in Mirage Park. And the other one will be a creator sim of some sort, just looking at the creator sim items and all of that stuff. I don't know if you guys prefer in-depth reviews where I go through all of the items or stuff like that, or if you just prefer to see me use the items in builds or in creator sims. I think I'm just going to do that for this pack. Otherwise, those in-depth reviews usually get really long, and it's not something that I'm particularly good at, keeping short. So mine especially tend to be really long. But yeah, so I think I'm just going to do a build or 2 with it and some creator sims. But if you guys have anything in particular that you would like to see me build, or maybe anything like that, any video ideas for, even if it doesn't revolve around Get Famous, just normal builds, or build themes, or creator sim themes, or build challenges, or whatever, definitely let me know in the comments. I'm always looking for new video ideas, and I know that you guys sometimes have really awesome ideas, so I would love to hear more about those. If you guys would like to let me know, feel free. But yeah, I did get someone asking me to do a gameplay review of Get Famous. I don't know if I'll be doing that. I might if I have the time, but like I said, gameplay stuff really isn't my forte. I'm not the best person to ask for stuff like that, but I will try and see if I have time. But we're almost to the end of this little sped up part, so I'm just going to cut off right here and join you guys when we go through the live tour. So I will see you in like a second. Okay, so this is how our little, not restricted, random packs build turned out. And yeah, I really like the way this house turned out actually. I don't know. I don't know if you guys picked up on it in the, bold part, but I was really unsure of what I was doing. But yeah, I really like the way it turned out. I like the backyard especially. It's really fun and yeah, it's not really a family house, but I really like it. So let's go and take a look inside. If I can get my tab camera to cooperate, basically. Let's go see. So you walk through the front door and you walk into kind of like the dining room. I didn't know what to do with this room really, so I just turned it into a large gathering dining room area or whatever. And this way is the bathroom that obviously I cut out of the footage, but yeah, it's not really something special or anything. But I like the way it turned out, and yeah, that's the bathroom. Let's see. Let's do the bedroom next, why don't we? I really like the way I like how I managed to use almost everything from cats and dogs. Yeah, I really like the way this house turned out. It's definitely a little bit feminine with all of the pink, but I don't know why. I think, yeah, it came basically from the kitchen tiles, which you'll see in a second, and that you probably already noticed in the speed build part. But yeah, this kitchen is literally one of my favorites that I've ever done. And yeah, most of this stuff is like, yeah, it's base game, yeah. The counters and all of the appliances and everything is base game. Most of the decorations, I think, are from either Cats and Dogs or Get Together. Yeah, I think most of the decorations are from Get Together. But luckily, I'm really happy I actually got 2 expansions for my random packs. I don't know what I would have done without it. And yeah, then we have the living room, which again, I really, really like. I don't know what it is about this build, but it's completely different from what I've been doing lately, and I just really like the way it turned out. So yeah, that's basically our whole, not apartment, our whole little build. Yeah, I hope you guys like this. If you want to see me do this challenge again and maybe randomize some different packs, definitely let me know. I hope you guys liked how I did this with the little speed build portion in the middle with the voiceover and everything like that, and the live reaction instead of a tour. But yeah, like I said, I hope you guys like this. If you did, give the video a like so that I can know that you did enjoy it, and comment any ideas that you guys have for builds or creator sims or anything like that, or any challenges, maybe like build challenges or something. Leave those in the comments down below. But yeah, I hope you guys like this and that you're having an absolutely awesome day, and I will talk to you all in my next video. Bye everyone!